We called Traffic Junkie's public support line, posing as prospective advertisers, and the Traffic Junkie support employee informed us that verification is subjective and that violations of underage content would likely not affect our video ad uploading account.
Hello, thank you for calling Traffic Junkie. This is Manuel. How may I help you today?
Do we need identification or documentation for the models that are used in the creatives that will, eventually be seen on, as pre-rolls, let's say?
No, actually, no. No. For the models, we don't need, or it doesn't have any requirements to be submitted here in Traffic Junkie.
What about documentation that they have consented to the video or to the creative?
Actually, those parameters, we don't require that as well. All models should be 18 years old and above. Unless it's gonna be like a adult game, like
I believe we're having some technical issues with our phone line. Please hang on, I'm going to call customer service. Hello, customer service, this is Steve.
Hello, this is Steve with customer service.
No, my friend. I am Steve with customer service.
Listen, my friend, this is going to be very hard to comprehend, but none of what you are seeing is real.
Oh, no.
My friend, a customer who is in virtual reality called customer service, and it has created a customer feedback loop, okay? Here in India, we call it a customer feedback window loop.
Well, here we go again, the propaganda that's being pushed out against pornography online and all in general on there, and the attacks on Avo, formerly known as MindGeek. And there are certain groups that doing investigations similar to Project Veritas. In fact, one of them used to work for Project Veritas, but that particular person was involved in getting the head of Project Veritas ousted, and now Project Veritas is pretty much practically defunct at this point. And they created their own investigation group, which basically starting to look like they're getting backed by people like Morality Media, Lila Mickelwalk, herself on there as well, and many others. And they're trying to break down to you with basically by selective editing certain videos on there. Because I still ask him where's the unedited footage. Because right now they're going after Traffic Junkie. Now, if you're not familiar with Traffic Junkie, now if you do peruse the adult sites, the gaming sites, a couple of the social medias on, Traffic Junkie handles some of the digital marketing for some of these sites. They've been around since 2008. They're just basically to help, with the internet marketing campaign of each of the digital websites out there. And the thing about it is, when you look into them, and they say, well, they already handle adult companies. And said, no, they don't. They handle a whole plethora of different organizations that are out there. But this same group that's been targeting Pornhub won't tell you that. They won't tell you that at all. And the funny part is that they try to talk to people that they're a call center, to talk to them and try to ask them certain questions that really call center shouldn't be answering. It should be coming called corporate, because, and we'll go into this, what a call center is, and you know what I'm talking about. So let's read this into it. This comes out from Adult Video News. Pornhub Tapes Group continues targeting Traffic Junkie. The group behind the so-called Pornhub Tapes has released new investigation videos alleging lapses in ILO's trust and safety protocols for moderating advertisements running through their highly valued Traffic Junkie advertisement network. AVN reported earlier in November that the group A Project Veritas offshoot called Sound Investigations targeted Trafficjunky by alleging that they don't confirm the ages of models who appear in their advertisements. One of their newer videos from the group, featuring a Trafficjunky software engineer and a customer service representative, alleges that the advertisement networks profits off of non-consensual intimate imagery or revenge porn. It also alleges that Trafficjunky doesn't call the police if the content is considered illegal, among other claims. In a statement to AVN, ILO continues to refute the claims levied against the company by an undercover journalism group that has aligned himself with far-right media personalities, astroturf groups, and anti-porn campaigns. The fact is very strict. Trust and safety and compliance rules, policies ILO has placed in extended to all its platforms, and all of its content and ad publishing on ILO platforms must undergo compliance review and approval before going live, an ILO spokesman said. This is the same response sent to Sound Investigations, which the group posts for only a few seconds at the very end of a new video dealing with Trafficjunky. To read the entire statement from ILO spokesperson, viewers have to pause the video. The same video, an undercover Sound Investigation journalist calling into a customer support line. Unbeknownst to the customer support representative, the undercover journalist was recording the entirety of the phone call. Yes, but we didn't get the entire call. We only got segments of it. ILO said that the claims shared by the customer service representative, like that is not the policy for Trafficjunky to call the police on the behalf of the clients, are additionally misleading. Like many companies, our customer service operations are supplemented by third-party call centers, whose agents are trained to offer assistance with advertising, spending, campaign operations, and technical issues, explained the IO spokesperson. Yes, here's the thing, and I'm going to explain this straight out. They called a third-party call center. Now, think about this for a minute. Have you ever called a third-party call center? Have you called Amazon or Walmart or any other company, or even a computer company and stuff like that? And you know, most of them come from one particular country. You know that. And basically, you're going to get the only information that you're going to get is whatever the information that they have in front of them.
Now, have I provided answers to your questions in a courteous and prompt fashion?
If they ask questions, you know, they shouldn't be answering certain questions. You know, that should be redirected to corporate, the way that Sound Investigations was doing. Because, you know, you're asking someone they're there to handle assistance with advertising, spending, campaign operations, and technical issues. That's what their job is for. They're not a policy. They're not there for policy. You know, there's many times I've called, call centers, and they don't have all the answers, and they've directed me back to corporate. This does happen. Reading on, third-party teams are not or nor should be expected to demonstrate expertise in our robust and complex trust and safety policies, in which are instead explicitly laid out in our Trust and Safety Center on our website, and demonstrate fully our actions, which have been applauded by experts and nonprofit organizations around the globe, the ILO spokesperson added. A prior video released by Sound Investigations featured a former compliance employee who criticized ILO on similar grounds. AVN reported that Trafficjunky alleges to have the same trust and safety standards for videos. Trafficjunky's rules explicitly state that the ads, landing pages, and member areas must be 2257 compliance. That's the compliance of age. If you ever happen to peruse a adult video and see the first few seconds of the video, and it says 18 something, 2257 compliant, it means that the company that has these models have a copy of their ID and verification that they are of age. Additionally, valid 2257 and IDs must be provided upon request for models, actors, and actresses. Trafficjunky has the right to refuse an ad regardless of the 2257 and IDs provided. Still, if it feels negatively affects the user experience across our network of publisher sites, adds the policy. Child pornography is strictly prohibited. Another video released as a supplement during the week of Thanksgiving featured a senior scriptwriter who alleged that ILO hired psychologists to fool banks as it relates to finance regulation and auditing. Finance discrimination has been a constant issue for Pornhub and the community of content creators. That is correct. See, the thing about it is, they're not going to tell you over sound investigations that there is a big issue with the banks lately, that sex workers have been denied bank accounts, or they've had bank accounts and their accounts closed. And I'm not talking prostitutes. We're talking people on certain content creator websites, whether it's on OnlyFans or if it's on any other website. As far as that, you've had people have their accounts closed. Yeah, that's right. They're closed. And if you don't support the certain politics on there, you get your accounts closed. Like, for example, you had the head of the Proud Boys. He got his account from Chase closed because he was the head of Proud Boys. And this is before Jan 6. This is not the situation of Jan 6. This is before Jan 6. And there was a reporter that were being criticized, and her accounts got closed because of some of the articles that she promoted. Researchers on the Advisory Council for ILO last week released the Pornhub Creators Consultation Report. Maggie McDonald and Val Reber found that the financial discrimination from the banks and major credit card processors has remained consistent and has impacted the incomes of several content creators. And there is a push from the Free Speech Coalition right now to the court system, including the Supreme Court, to hear the case where basically, this is what's going on. These banks are saying, well, we're doing it to protect our, bottom line. It's bullshit. Who's going out there and basically seeing that and saying, well, how many porn companies do you have in your bank accounts? No, this is coming from companies like Morality and Media and many others who have gone to these banks and says, hey, listen, do you know that this person is has an account with you and stuff like that? That's literally torturous interference on people who have, businesses. They have LLCs and stuff like that. I've discussed this before. Sex workers do have LLCs. They're independent. And a lot of them are women. Let me tell you something. They're independent women. They say, well, they're being trafficked. Not really. There are women who have their own companies. Understand that. This is not some underworld organization somewhere in the middle of Europe or somewhere deep in the middle of here in New York, which are bringing sex slaves into New York, human trafficking and stuff like that. No, it's not that. These are people who have been in the industry long enough, who have gone off, left the bigger companies to create a smaller company. Like I said, I've mentioned about Cantina Royale. Cantina Royale created her own company. Continuing on, Sexwork CEO and Free Speech Coalition has also found that financial discrimination remains consistent. Visa and MasterCard have significantly limited or blocked transactions to platforms owned by IO and an affiliate with Pornhub. Torturous interference. Remember that. Doesn't matter what you think of porn. You may not like porn. No one's telling you to watch it. But the thing about it is, they are a business. And unless you have physical proof, they'll tell you, well, we have all this proof. We have this Jane Doe this and Jane Doe that. But you have people out there that are going to upload, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, which is Instagram and Facebook are notorious of having this type of content on there. But yet they go after Pornhub. Think about that. ILO has reported to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's cybercrime program for several years. Yeah, they have caught this. MindGeek has caught some of this stuff, and have reported and have removed. But you got to remember, here's the thought, and I keep saying this. You have people out there, some evil people out there, that are going to try to upload as much as they can. They're going to take that same video and upload it on several different accounts. So you may get down one, you may get down two, but you're not going to get the rest of them all at the same time. Think about how many millions of uploads goes to a particular website, whether it's a YouTube, whether it's a Facebook, whether it's a Pornhub or any others on there. They try to do the best of what they can on there. You know, when you have something like YouTube where they become very political to the situation, they're not catching the real problem out there. You know, they keep trying to change the algorithms on there for political use on there. But, you know, type in naked yoga, see what you get. Or type in sex, see what you get. The ILO subsidiary responsible for managing Pornhub and its sister sites, ILO Free Sites, reported more than 2,000 cases of potential CSAM into the cyber tip program in 2022. The company also participates in the Stop NCLL 2.0 program. Sound Investigations have been pushing a pro-age verification position, alleging that ILO is against age gating laws sweeping the United States. The company released a statement on its Pornhub blog that supports device-based age verification mandates when the online adult industry is included in the process of defining of what is an effective policy. However, thus, this isn't happening. And yes, it's not going to. It's not going to, because these age verification laws that they're pushing, or online safety or child safety programs, are meant to censor everything that they deem offensive. Understand that. And I'm not talking about pornography. I'm talking stuff like Dave Chappelle, or basically maybe a live cast of Timcast IRL, or Crowder, Steven Crowder. These are the things that have been going on for quite some time. Now, notice, maybe it's me. Notice, I've looked at Sound Investigations on their Twitter page. They're not getting that many hits on there. And I've also noticed, when was the last time certain YouTubers have talked about this? They've had Sound Investigations have had several videos since then, and the particular people that were promoting Sound Investigations are not promoting. Maybe they're a bit busy with other stories, or maybe they may have taken to realizing who is backing this particular investigation group. Because, you know, when you have people that are involved with Morality in Media and Covenant Eyes and many others, you know, you have to the point where you got to ask yourself, they're going to be coming after me after they take care of the porn. These people, they, like I said, they are the new Puritans. They're coming after everything they deem obscene. They want to change the obscenity laws. You know, you got to be careful. You have to be careful to the situation. Question on there. Know who you are voting in the next election, because listen, your rights. I mean, here we got a governor that wants to remove our freedom of speech rights here in New York. So basically, she could protect people from radical protesters, which actually what she really truly meant is she's trying to hide situations where we're criticizing her for rollouts like the cannabis rollout and many other things that are going on, the high crime and many things that are going on here in New York. So comment below, let me know. Stay strong, question everything. Do check out all of our other videos this week on Man with the Show. Fast 5 every Monday. And we got some great stuff coming up. So do check it out. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.
Thanks for watching. Before you go, please comment, like, and share this video. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, as this helps the reach of our channel. Finally, as a content viewer, you have that ability to help support this and many other channels. Especially now more than ever since the passing of a new law in the United Kingdom that will diminish the reach of many channels and affect our advertisers. If you wish to help grow this channel by financial support, you have two ways. There are two links in the description below. The first will send you to a pay site where you can make a monetary donation. The second will send you to our gear store where you can purchase t-shirt, mugs, and other specialty items. Any additional discounts will be listed on the main page. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.